Morning. Chats in the van. Because this is what I'm calling it now, because it happens to be that I'm in the van most of the time. Right, so you're expecting me to talk about Trump today, aren't you? I've thought about talking about Trump. I'm not going to. If we meet face to face, I'll talk to you about Trump and my opinions, but I don't think I should stretch those out to the world. No, I'm just not talking about it. Not talking about it. All right. So what I am going to talk about is interesting conversation. An interesting conversation is that I had a conversation with my mum the other week about legacies, and her statement was, "What legacy am I going to leave behind?" Her, that was. And it made me suddenly think about it a little bit, because I've never really thought about a legacy I'm going to leave behind. And I said, and this is where, right, I'm getting to my point. It's because I said to her, well, you've got a legacy, you don't have to do anything. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, you've got 2 children and a grandchild. That's your legacy. You don't have to do anything else because you've achieved all that in your lifetime. That's a clever thing to achieve, isn't it? If you've had children and they've grown up and become decent people, you've done a good thing. To then have grandchildren and so on and so forth, that's a really good thing to do, isn't it? That's your legacy. So what I got no children. Just made me think a little bit, that's all. Just made me think. And then think about having no children. I mean, you all know that I'm struggling to say it, but I've chosen, my life has been that I live with my wife. I love my wife, and that's, I would never change it for the world. My sexuality, I wouldn't change it, I wouldn't. But even when I was a kid, and I mean a kid, I'm talking about 6 or 7, and I wasn't aware that I was going to be in a same-sex marriage, I never wanted any children. Was that a sign? Or was that just because I never wanted any children? I don't know. It's a weird thing to talk about. And the older I get and the more my body changes, what I'm trying to say is I couldn't physically have any children now. I'm the wrong side of the menopause to physically have any children now. I don't want to have a child. I'm just saying, but your body, it makes you start to think, now I can't, should I have done? And I mean, there's lots of things I can say about my life. I've done many podcasts about my failures as a person in my life. My addictions meant that it would never have been good for me to have any children, because my addictions would have not made it a good life for them. So that's a good thing. However, you know, I've got rid of all of those. I'm like 8 years clean sober of anything and any badness in my life now. So now I know that I'd be all right. I would do my utmost. I'd do my best. But it's all a bit late. And it does, the menopause does make you think about this. This conversation is bizarre, and it's just gone from menopause to sobriety to legacy. This is a weird, isn't it? This is going weird. But it's made me realise that now today, the person I am today would be an okay parent. I would be okay, I think. I'd have boundaries, I'd have like stuff for them to live up to, because I'm an alright person now. I'm all-rounded alright. I kind of know stuff, I kind of know what to do, I know what to do and what not to do. I know how to be a good person, I know how to be a bad person. I could teach people stuff. But now I'm too old. And I know I'm going to get a million messages about you can go and get one. Oh, the things like, right, the way I say things, I don't mean I can pop down Tesco's and say, can I have that one please? I don't want that one. Black hair, don't fancy that. Oh, I'm not being prejudiced about black haired people, by the way. I didn't mean, just a statement. So I know you can't go along and just pick one off the shelf, and I know you can go through lots of processes to adopt. To be fair, Emma and I have never, we've never between us wanted any children. But I just think you do come to a point in life where you just think, what if I had? I mean, imagine a mini me. Imagine a mini me. To be fair, I don't think people would have coped with a mini me, because I mean, I'm quite shocking all the time, isn't it? Because imagine me passing on me all that energy and being a child too. Oh, it wouldn't have been okay, would it? But just my point is, my legacy, what will it be? Won't be a child. Just makes you think. But no, I've never wanted one. I know you can adopt one. I don't want to do that. And then I'll get loads of messages about fostering, and I know that's an option and it is things. Just don't think that. I think it's all a bit too late. You know, I'm 53 now, 54 this year. I don't know. Anyway, I will get loads of messages about it, and please don't. I know all the options, and I know there's various things out there for me to be able to do. It's just a bit of just feeling a bit thoughtful today. It was, what will my legacy be? And my legacy won't be children. And should I have done that? But we can all dwell on things we should have done. I didn't do it. I'm not going to do it. But I think I would have been all right now. My life lessons. I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot in my time. In my 53 years, I've learnt a lot. I've learnt how to be good. I've learnt how to be bad. I've learnt how to cope with all of that as well. I've learnt how to stress me out. I've learnt how to de-stress people. Oh, I've learnt lots. And I could share lots, couldn't I? Maybe I should just do it in a different way. I don't know. Just feeling thoughtful today. I'm going to leave a legacy. My legacy will be, don't know. Anyway, stop being too thoughtful, you. Spring has sprung. Spring has sprung, isn't it, really? Daffodils coming out. That always means spring is here, isn't it? Very, 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 very happy. Clocks are nearly about to change. Oh, see, something the other day that I told people, and it makes you smile. This next statement will make you smile. It's a little bit past it now, but the sun will set at 6 o'clock today. It's a little bit past that. It's about 10 past now, and that the sun won't set any earlier than that until the 29th of October. That's a good statement, because the sun makes us all feel better. Daylight makes us all feel better, doesn't it, eh? Daylight makes us feel good. The nights have been long and hard and dark is all I gotta say. So just leaving with that thought. It's going to get brighter, it's going to get sunnier, daffodils coming out, spring sprung, we're all here, it's a good day. Love you, bye.